whoever gets gone on. Brewmaster has some survivability solutions as well, whether it's from evasion. Evasion's pretty good this game, or just the general team fight stuff too. So a lot of good things going for T1.
Yeah, the team fight is going to be interesting for me, especially with that Brewmaster getting picked up, because you do have the solutions they talked about over on the panel, being able to separate the IO, being able to, you know, just kind of cause a lot of disruption throughout all of it. And
yeah, exactly. As long as you get the split off, everything's going to be fine. Most Storm Spirits are not going for Orchid these days. It's been a while since they did, so there isn't even like silence as a solution either in the current moment. So that all should make it easier for Brew to play his game, and then you just pretty much go the standard build. Ags, later Refresher. I wouldn't be surprised to see him squeeze a Vlad's in as well against all the minus armor, since it's pretty cheap, and it's great with Brew Split anyways, but still, you almost always prioritize like Ags, Refresher, so his build will probably be the same as long as he has a good laning stage.
how likely do you think that he's going to have any difficulties with it? Because I feel like there's not too much. Like, an IO is great in terms of being able to provide that sustain, but it's not going to be able to provide that much in terms of, like, harass and push away.
Exactly, but it is going to give more mana to Chaos Knight. In fact, they're already getting some good damage into Zephyr. This looks really bad for him.
Yeah, it's not looking great, unless you're an OG fan, because that is the first blood, so.
Yeah, that's really cool to see the rotation. I mean, they already had Observer Wards spotting the T1 position, so they could basically plan for this, right? Chaos Knight IO swing in with their 344 movement speed against Shadow Shaman's 285, and then they just needed to bring Inkswell, and it was a guaranteed kill. They probably could have gotten him without him, but as long as Taiga doesn't do damage.
Try to make a play, but again, they do have that Inkswell coming out from Taiga, so they'll turn it right back around over onto Whitemon. He's fairly tanky, though. As, oh, all right, they do get the kill on Kuku here in the top lane.
Yeah. Frankly, just not surprised. Again, they're going to be able to stabilize Yuragi here with the IO, and they're just going to throw a lot of stuns, get a lot of harassment on their opponents. The only thing that's really
hit will do the trick, and that's a dead Whitemon. Just still going to poke away at Gabby a little bit, but not a lot of mana left over here over on Amar, so back to hitting creeps.
He has to get 2 points of Dragon Blood for sure because of the high armor and the regen that he's going to need against the relocate stuff is like really the scary, the harder skill.
A little bit of poking over on Carl in that mid lane, but very even for the most part. 22-5 over on Lina, 22-1 on Storm. So.
It is. BZM had some really good games yesterday where he was getting solo kills on his mid Storm just at these right moments. You know, vortexing heroes under towers, picking off when he played against Yopaj, he did quite effectively in some of his games. So got to watch out for him.
Again in this top lane, sitting a bit low here, trying to make some moves over onto Seb, but Zephyr needs to be careful. He's sitting very low himself. Gonna try to dodge into the tree line, but he's still most likely going to fall. It's over in the bottom lane. Whitemon not looking too great either. He'll be the next victim, and the follow-up. Oh dear, this is looking very bad now for T1. Tree line, but he is just getting hunted down unmercifully here by Amar. They'll turn in, though. They'll turn it into something good as Carl makes that rotation with the Laguna Blade, gets the kill, and punishes them for that dive.
Actually, I think that was pretty worth it still. Obviously great for Carl's game, but bad for Dragonite. And Dragonite has to get a Blink Dagger to really unlock the game here for T1. That is usually the point. Kuku running for his life with Drunken Brawler there. When he uses Cinderbrew, 45% evasion is what he's realizing that it's better to contest this lane, but OG is doing the right thing and not overstaying.
Well, they don't know. They're not sure.
Good
There's the Hex. Followed with the LSA. The Laguna. Can they finish him off? This IO doing a bit of work, but not quite enough. As the tips get dropped, Zeb now in for trouble. He's going to be the next one to fall. And Zephyr, these illusions are clicking away at him, but he will survive this ordeal.
Yeah, BZM tried to be tricky. Run in the illusion first, hoping that Zephyr would Hex it. But luckily, they had this Observer Ward down. I think by the time he was in Hex range, he already saw multiple Storms, so he knew not to give up the game. He saw one Storm, was like, all right, I'm going to get balled. And when that guy jumps in, that's the one I Hex. He instantly gets the Hex off.
They're hunting. Get a little bit of vision up over here on the side. They've got plenty of vision coverage, actually, making sure that they can keep tabs over on that Tri-Camp. And Zephyr hiding in the tree lines. But maybe the play over on Kuku. They see Zephyr, though. The question is, who are they going to go for first? They'll jump over after Zephyr. They go. They drop those Serpent Wards. They get the Soul Bind off on top. Do get the split off, though, and it's not looking great here for Seb. He is going to fall, and it's looking like Taiga. Oh, the rotation coming out from Carl as they'll chase down the Grimstroke. They'll be able to complete that as BZM. BZM
got
He's got a little bit of mana left. Perhaps he can get out of here in time, but they're probably going to hit this LSA right on the money. Follow with the Subaru, follow up with just a nice kill. So T1 recognizing that they need to be in this area. The TP's coming out immediately. Very good reaction.
Yeah, excellent counter.
They need to get there a little bit closer, though. Reality Rift, there's a Chaos Bolt. Seb's holding on to his friend here, his hand, and that's a double kill now for Yuragi, as they'll zip over, and they'll look to find themselves a Carl. Silence coming out, and another kill going over to the CK.
Really good catch there. They are able to turn that amazing fight into another one. So good for OG. 4K gold advantage. So even though T1 had 2 really good skirmishes there against OG, it didn't really budge the net worth much, and then OG gets 1 good fight, and now they're blowing things out of the water. So great position for them. They're going to siege the tower a bit, but it's going to get defended.
They're going to put Cuckoo up right in the
Shadowblade or
They're going right over. They're going to see Seb. Gabby blinking forward. They find themselves Taiga, try to get rid of that extra stun if possible. Throw down the Hex, throw down the wards, and throw a little Laguna Blade into his face.
Not the worst. I mean, they lose their tier 1, but they've got Aegis on the enemy squad, so it's not like OG necessarily wants to fight this anyways. But once they do feel comfortable engaging.
Oh, all right, they jump a little bit deeper in. They see the Lina, but immediately those BKBs come out. BZM popping his own. Nice LSA over onto the Soulbind will connect. Seb's going to fall. Zephyr already down. They're sitting very low. Amar trying to get over to Carl. He just can't seem to do it. He's getting kited way too hard. Nice Inkswell, though, coming out. Will be able to slow down. Can they finish off Whitemon? No, they can't. Taiga trying to run away. He cannot run from Gabby as he blinks forward, tries to go after BZM, and they just cannot seem to get their footing here over on the side of OG. Only Storm will survive.
T1 is just so good. Like they seem behind you and you're like, oh, they're behind a network. Surely this isn't gonna go well, but they just cast their spells so freaking well. Like that initiation reaction.
They're hunting. They're hungry. They're looking for whatever they can get. And Taiga is hiding in this tree line. Gabby blinking forward. Oh, Taiga, you are going to be the sacrifice here. But it's going to allow BZM to survive. So that is, you know, sometimes the job as a support.
Yeah, they're just fishing for an easy kill, potentially, but not going to find it and losing a support. It happens. So.
Roche is up, and it's got a shard.
Everybody can use a shard. DK's already got his, I know. The Brewmaster shard can be... Oh, here comes the fight.
There it is. Yep, it's breaking out. It's Reality Rift right back over to Whitemon. They're going to blow him up instantly, but they've already lost Taiga here. They got the Soulbind off. Good heal coming out from Seb. Will be able to keep Amar alive a little bit longer, but the split's been used. Cuckoo hunting, going to be able to throw out the rock. Has the BKB, though. Mar turning back around, wants to get rid of some of these pandas, but already got that Aegis online here for Lina. They only lost Whitemon again.
Okay, well, shard goes to Shaman. Not exactly what OG wanted, but they didn't lose anybody. Seb's great heal to keep Amar alive was really helpful, but that was his BKB reveal on Slardar. What he needed in that top tier 2 fight, certainly.
Okay, Cuckoo, Gabby jumping forward. Look at this chain gun with all the fire everywhere, just bursting away over onto Yuragi. Seb cannot out-heal that. It's going to fall, and the drag back, though, over on the side. Looks like they'll be able to go. They pop the Aegis. Aeon just does get popped over here on Cuckoo's. Gabby's continuing to click over onto BZM, who's just teleported out. He doesn't want to be here anymore. Turn their attention over onto Taiga. They've got plenty of stun, plenty of damage. This tower belonging to the side of T1. Should they want to go back in, but looks like they'll back off for a moment. Build at 30 minutes in. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought. There's the drag back, the silence, and a dead Brewmaster. So very good patience there. So everybody else is going to teleport away, except for Zephyr. Zephyr is going to end up falling as well.
I think T1 really just psyched themselves out there, thinking that OG wasn't in the area or something. Because they just sat behind trees for so long there, and then Cuckoo hit and an IO. Very good item regardless. So kind of perfect.
Gabby. Ooh, pops the Lincolns. It doesn't matter. Goes right and drops the fireball. Laguna Blade to the face, and BZM is not going to be able to continue to do these little cheeky moves that he's been doing. Not for a little bit now.
And that's why I bought the Lincolns, because if he's just got BKB there, he dies. So Lincolns, the halberd comes out just in time.
He still died, but...
You know, I'm saying, but you know, Gabby,
yes.
You're right. I should have worded that differently. Gabby got the halberd, breaks the Lincolns with that, and yeah, that's the solution. They did not get the wonder item, the Fey Grenade, the Lincoln's Breaker, the Destroyer 5,000 net worth. So yeah, he had to actually get an item solution against it. So very deserved death on Storm in that case.
Still a very good item as the bottom tier 2 will fall. And Kuku leading the charge. And here still has another charge over on that split. He's got the Aeon Disc up. Gabby seeing an opening over on Taiga. Is going to just immediately pounce upon him and remove him from this fight. They do have buyback though on the Grimstroke. He is going to use that. Serpent Ward's getting used though over here on the buildings. Carl continuing to whack away here with Kuku. The jump forward from Amar, but they turn back around. Soulbind will get applied, but there's a lot of bashes going on, but it's not enough to keep them alive here. We will end up losing Yuragi over on the back. Amar, he's trying everything. He just gets kited too hard. He doesn't have enough to survive that, as now Yuragi will buy back.
Lina tanked the shit out of that Slardar. Did you guys see that? Legitimately. Tanked the shit out of that Slardar. With 2,000 health. To Lina in the first phase. He's just so confident on the hero.
And there we go. They're just like, okay, all right, they're going to go after Whitemon again, but they don't manage to finish him off. He's got that Essence Ring.
He did blast the illusions.
Did indeed, as they'll turn around. Oh, Yuragi, he just popped back. He can't afford to die here, Seb. Okay, coming in, clutched, making sure that he can get him out.
All right, they're TPing back. They're going to try to help defend the Wisp. Or contest Roche.
I don't think they can. Look how fast this thing is melting. Look at Gabby. Look at his positioning. All right, Mar. The smoke pops, though. Gabby waiting patiently, immediately stunning up. Filled it out. Drop the fireball. Seb doing his duty, trying to keep him alive. And this time he just cannot do it fast enough. They jump forward. They drop the Serpent Ward. They'll take out Seb. There's no heal here. BZM, he's popped the BKB. He's trying to get some damage out, trying to do whatever he can. They'll chase after Zephyr. They'll be able to take him down. The X-Flow, though, coming out beautifully done. Will hit on multiples. Carl will fall. They need to get a little bit more damage over onto BZM. Will they be able to do it? The jump over from Gabby. They find a Kuku. He's ticking down. He's got to be careful. They turn back around. All right, they'll get the kill, but they'll go in after Yuragi. Couple of hits. He will fall eventually. Gabby, the Dragon Knight, just chasing after them. Fall back over Zephyr. He's back, and they've got them stuck over on top of this line, but the drag back over onto the DK will be enough to take out Gabby. That's a monster kill streak ended. Kuku going back in, turning back around. He's trying to do whatever he can, but he's silenced up. He's going to start being hit here by Amar. Amar's just bashing him to death, though. Get the kill. Zephyr using those spider legs to run for his life. This Roche is now open for OG, and BZM and Amar will be more than happy to help themselves.
We got to look at the fight recap in that fight. That was a lot of shit.
Okay, all right. They go and they find Yuragi again. They go and just look at this heal coming out from Seb. It's not going to be enough. He's going to fall. And now Seb, he's going to get left behind by everyone. No buyback over here. Zephyr blinking forward, finds himself Taiga, gets the shackles off Kuku, and they just burst down. My God. And we still have a Panda. He's hunting. Gonna just see BZM trying to clear through here.
It does get the creep wave. There's still 3, though. They're glyphing it, glyphed back. They got to kill this creep wave and then defend for 20 seconds. They're pinging bot creep wave as well. That also needs to be pushed out. But all their lane pushers, it's basically just Storm right now. And
does have the axe
the
completed,
creep
but
is
it's
still
not
alive.
This
creep needs to die.
They're just going in for it.
He didn't kill it. It's still alive.
Okay. All right. All right.
All right. They can kill Rax now. All right.
Amar jumping over onto Carl immediately, though, just going to try to hide Gabby. Blinking forward, turns back around. They get the kill over onto Seb. Amar. Oh, Amar, you're taking a little spin in the neighborhood, my friend. Drag back, though, coming out from BZM. He's going to try to slow them down, try to get them to focus on something else. As they do manage to take down Carl. And now they'll turn back around. They get Whitemon. They're just trying to buy a little bit more time, and they're doing it on the side of OG. They are protecting it.
Okay.
They have to take down these wards, though. Gabby's still here as well.
The next creep wave is here,
look at the
but
Serpent Wards. They still managed to take it. Not detected, though.
That was
I think that's a ward.
looking for their initiation.
Yeah,
It gets broken.
For the opening. Okay, Kuku. Considering it, go for the split. The blink forward coming out from Gabby over the BKB immediately. Blow up Taiga. Now their attention's turning over onto Amar, onto Seb. Yuragi over on the back lines here. They're just hiding. There's so much damage coming out from the side of T1. Seb does fall. BZM zipping around. Dice Vortex coming in. Will be able to take down Whitemon. But now Kuku and Carl, they're trying. They're just kiting Carl left and right. Looking a little bit scary now as they follow after Taiga. Yes, they did indeed. He's going to have to run. They dropped the sentry over onto the side, not guessing the correct spot, but they're still hunting. They're looking. They know he's got to be somewhere down here, dropping the Cinder Brew. Oh, there he is. He's got the... he's trying. He's trying to buy some time, trying to make them chase him, trying to make it worth it, but Gabby and Kuku will just help themselves and murder Taiga.
At least he bought some more time there. That was a really nice escape using the Trickster Cloak. Got him away from his opponents, but they knew all the places to hide. They found it. He's going to try to get his full kill.
Okay, all right. Well, that's that Aeon just getting popped over onto Zephyr, turn back around, gets the hold off. Are they going to try to burst out Rocket? Can this actually be happening? Do they turn this around? Yes, they do. They managed to kill off Yuragi. He does have buyback this time.
I don't think they thought he's still at Aeon Disc. I mean, this is an old one. It's at 4 cooldown already, so I think they assumed it had popped in the fight or something. But the way Zephyr played that engagement, he got to the right side next to the tree, and he separated the IO completely. Committed ulti, chain disabled him. That's why the fight got so hard for OG. They got to delay again.
They forward it. They forward it. They know. Go for the Vortex pull back. Yuragi's here. Tries to get the draw back over onto Carl. But, ooh, the hit's coming out. Gabby chasing after him. They want to remove Yuragi. They know that if they can get rid of Yuragi, things open up so much
Drone's
more for
low,
them. They go,
kind
they
of.
drop the